So, there's always the thing about porn not being real, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watch porn and you go, oh, that's how I'm supposed to be having sex.
It's not real?
It's not reality.
What?
It's kind of tough, do you always have a giant nut like that? You want to. But
Sometimes I'll save it up.
What?
No, I
Like
don't.
in a
And I
jar?
definitely think they take something to get that nut that big.
Is that right?
Also, I don't think all the women talk like that either.
No.
Or scream like that.
Really?
Or look like that. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff about porn versus reality.
Yeah.
So if you watch porn and sometimes you kind of feel bad about how your sex life is going, hang on. We got some sex stats that are going to make you feel better about yourself.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So is watching like porn sort of like social media where it's like you're watching things that are kind of unattainable and
Yes.
you kind of feel bad afterwards?
Yeah, you get like a twisted sense of reality. You think like, oh, everyone has sex like that. Everybody's that hot, all that stuff.
I do think that it is a little interesting how there is a generation that has been raised on internet porn, and they do think that's how you're supposed to have sex.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think it is changing a little bit, but if you're a little bit in an older generation, that's not the case.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually talked to a parent the other day that blew my mind because their teen is still a virgin, but they found their teen, who's a boy who has a teen girlfriend, using sex toys. And like in my world, when I grew up,
I don't watch porn with sex toys.
sex toys came after you've already had sex and started experimenting, not before, but I guess for teens now,
I guess so.
it's before.
I've never watched porn with sex toys, really, so I wouldn't even know how to find out about that.
How kids would find out. Yeah, I guess the internet.
Or how they
find
would
out.
buy it.
Yeah.
well, with the Amazon now and stuff
Yeah,
like
Wouldn't
that.
if you're a decent parent, wouldn't you know what your kid's buying on Amazon if they're 13 years old?
Oh, yeah.
I would hope so.
yeah.
Yeah, but if they're 16 years old, are you monitoring every Amazon purchase? I don't know.
Yeah, I would. That's
Well,
my money.
Well, I mean, if
they
you're
do.
16, you could probably go into F Street or something like
Yeah.
that. and
No
just
one's gonna
buy some.
question
No,
you.
probably not.
Yeah.
That I understand, but if I'm buying something off of Amazon
Yeah.
or something, I would. My parents would.
But there are sites
Yeah.
that aren't Amazon that you can just go to and buy something,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, so things are definitely changing. People are getting a different view of what sex is, or at least what they think it should be because of porn and the internet. But the people at Ask Men want to let everybody know it's cool. Hey, don't get down on yourself because here are the
Thanks.
real stats of what's
Okay.
going on.
What's up?
They start with the category that they entitle dong size.
Oh.
Yes. They say if you watch porn, guys, you're going to think
Everybody's got a huge hog.
Huge.
gargantuan.
Yeah.
Like hung like a horse.
Pretty impressive.
Yes, yes. Well,
They're too big, where it's uncomfortable to watch.
it makes you uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, when they're just fucking huge.
Oh, wow.
Where that's gotta hurt.
Like, I can understand a girl having that take, but I'm just surprised a guy.
I don't want to
who has
see a
that.
girl in pain.
Oh.
Well, she
Not
looks like
into
she's
that.
in pain.
There's
Yeah.
other ways to inflict pain.
There are.
I have
I've heard that before.
that.
So there's that.
We don't have
There's
to do
that.
that
I'm
right
just
now.
saying.
There's other ways to inflict pain.
Oh, I didn't expect that to.
Okay. Oh, you didn't see that
Weird.
coming. Oh, what a coincidence. Yeah, well, according to the article, they say in reality, the average guy, we're looking at max 5.5 inches. Like max 5.5 inches. So they say, again,
Which is crazy because the two women on this show
yeah.
have the men who have the biggest dicks on the planet.
Biggest dicks.
Which is so impressive.
So big.
It
We
is.
just got lucky, I guess.
So
Yeah.
big.
You
Yeah.
did.
You're really
You
lucky.
did. You just lucked out.
Yeah,
You're really
it's
lucky.
so cool.
We're the lucky ones.
Well, honestly.
Yeah.
okay, I will.
Oh,
All right. Next thing they talk about is your first time. They say, all guys will brag about stories about when they lost their virginity, what age they were, all that. They say that actually the average age a guy in America loses his virginity is 17 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
sounds
Thor
about
and I
right.
were, 16?
16.
So, I mean, it's, it's not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think you brag when you're young.
Yeah.
Oh,
In like
totally.
high school, and then you get to the age where you don't care.
Like-
If I lost my virginity at 18, I wouldn't care.
That's what I was gonna say. I couldn't
When I was
imagine a
that- but-
grown man being like, "Oh, like lying about it because they felt
but when
stupid."
you were
Oh, totally.
17, though, you hadn't had sex
Yeah.
yet, you probably will lie.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
But not now.
No. Number of partners. Another thing that, people hear stories, guys hear stories from their guy friends about how many partners they've had, like, oh, it's this crazy number. Well, they say the true average stat for a guy here in the U.S. is somewhere between 4 and 8 partners in their entire
Right, Eddie?
lifetime.
Right,
Oh,
Eddie?
shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Thor's
Less
saying
than that.
Less than that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Full shit,
You
dude.
two hoes.
Total
Wait,
hoes.
excuse me.
Yeah.
You gotta
Slut
be-
shaming.
Yeah,
Slut shaming.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm just fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If you had
4 to 8. I did that in this building.
yeah,
wait,
I don't
Eddie.
think
Again,
Oh my
back
God.
to
I mean,
Emily's
come on,
comment.
man. Like, what are we doing here? 4 to 8.
you got to be a real fucking loser to have sex with 4 to 8 people.
Okay, again, we're trying to make people feel better, and we're
I mean,
letting
I'm
them
sorry.
know.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, I'm sorry you guys are on the porn star level.
No,
Emily was
I'm
right.
on the porn star level.
You guys are not like average guys. Like
Okay.
you
No,
guys.
my buddies had sex with a lot of girls.
I think they are like average guys.
Yeah.
Any guy I know is probably.
No, not the boo's only been with one.
Oh God.
Just Sky.
Yeah, right.
You know,
yeah.
so
Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah, right. I don't
4 to
even-
8. You think he's in that realm?
I don't even know his number.
4 to
we
8,000.
got together when we were 20.
So
like,
then
that's really
it's
crazy.
4 to 8.
It should be, but I
That's
don't
really
want to know.
crazy.
I don't want to know.
Oh,
Okay.
it's high.
Okay. Nobody's buying
I got
that.
a couple friends like that, like Sky, like only been with one chick their whole life.
Really?
That's fucking
Why?
crazy.
That's hard to do.
Like, yeah,
Must
What's-
be really in love.
I guess so.
What's the biggest number you guys have ever heard from one of your friends? Like what? How many? Like what's the like? Because I don't know. Are you going to say?
I would think you don't even count.
Are you
Yeah.
going to say 15?
That's the thing.
Are you going to say 50?
Once you get to a certain age and a certain number, you stop counting. You don't care.
You don't even
You know,
know.
when you're young, you're like, oh man, I've been 3 chicks and whatever, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
But then I have no idea what my number is. I
Yeah.
don't know, honestly,
Wow.
because I don't.
No,
I
I'm
don't
with Eddie.
count.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have.
I know
a
there were in like
chart.
high school though. There was this one kid who was just banging chicks left and right, and I was
Stud.
yeah. Like I had this kid Rob. I forgot his last name.
Rob.
Rob. I was like,
I knew this chick named Emily. She was fucking awesome.
Hey,
man.
Oh,
fuck
wow.
Her number was crazy.
Crazy number.
Yeah,
Crazy
she
number.
lost count.
whatever
too.
it is,
Hey.
times it by 10.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Hey.
Well, I wasn't talking about you.
I mean, you said
I
this
said-
chick named Emily. I'm
I
sitting
knew
here. My
her.
name's
I
Emily.
knew her.
Okay. Really?
I don't know why you would assume it was you.
Oh wow, this got awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, how long are you lasting in bed?
Oh.
'Cause,
Oh.
you
Where's
know-
honest?
Yeah.
You know, it's
What do we got?
not much.
You know, we'll
Actual intercourse.
like not like jokey jokes.
Yeah, and like not foreplay, just actual intercourse.
Okay, not foreplay, actual. It just
The
depends.
pump and dump.
It just depends. If I'm like really excited getting into it, it could be 5 minutes. If I'm not into it and I just can't finish, it could be like 5 minutes.
Well, it's funny you say that because they say the average start to
Give me
finish
5 minutes.
time of sex is 5.5 minutes. So
I feel
according
like 5
to
minutes is a long time. No?
No.
Uh-uh.
No,
Yes.
I sometimes wish I could finish in 5 minutes. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Oh.
But I mean,
yeah, I wish the boo
no. Well, let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're weird.
would. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Oh,
I don't mean that, and I don't mean that
Like her
in a mean
vagina's
way.
weird?
I mean that in a. I
Like
mean
oddly
it's
shaped?
no,
Yeah.
it's not normal. It's
it's sideways.
completely above average. Like what Sky does with her husband's like completely
Our Saturday nights.
is
yeah.
above average.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
But that's not just intercourse. Like you guys put on a whole show.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
We put
Yeah.
on a whole show, but the actual
Still
intercourse
intercourse.
part could be, 30, 45 minutes,
34. How do you keep a boner that long?
Well,
Oh, you're having sex.
yeah, and somebody, has some cock rings, so, Okay, what? Okay, you all can say your weird shit, and I fucking say cock ring, and the whole room gets crazy. Is that what we're doing here? We can't fucking be honest. Is that what's happening, you assholes? Come back, you fuckers.
I just
What?
Sky,
What?
Eddie.
What? What?
First of all, you went. Someone has cock rings.
Okay. So the way I cupped my mouth and turned to the side,
Cock rings.
Added.
it added to it.
Added to it for sure, but also you've never mentioned that once.
I have mentioned
Ever.
that
You
before.
have?
Yes.
Eddie can't even come back to it. He's
Eddie-
laying back with his eyes
Somebody
closed.
uses cock rings.
You do. You can't just blatantly say it. You got to cover half your mouth and kind of say it
Cock
weird.
rings.
Okay,
Let's move on.
Eddie's not
We
gonna
can't.
I don't
we
want
can't
to.
even
I don't want
address it. We can't talk about
No,
it.
I
That-
don't want to.
We
That
have
was
to.
intense.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay.
It makes
Am I
sense
not
now.
supposed to say
That's
that?
so weird, man.
Okay,
That's so weird.
That's
Big
so
cock
weird.
Sky, a
Okay.
cock ring chick.
I'm not a cock ring chick. I don't want him to wear it. It makes it last so fucking long.
I mean,
I don't need
can you
that.
say no? Are you allowed to say no?
Take it off.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of awkward. Like it's like if a gal comes out in a dress and she's all
He's
excited
just coming
about.
at you with a cock ring on?
That dress is pretty.
Yes, he comes. Like I don't ask for the cock ring. It's
I
just
realize
on
that.
there. It's just on there. What am I gonna be like? No, thank you. Take that off. Like that kills the mood.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't understand anything that's happening anymore. I
just didn't see it coming.
Anything. Neither did Scott.
Okay,
Apparently.
that's so true. That is so
What the
true.
fuck?
My God.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I'll feel it before I see it. It's crazy.
The cock
Cock
ring?
ring. Thank you.
Who are you shielding it from?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the
I don't
hell
know.
is going
I
on.
don't know.
Okay, I don't. Let's just. I
Okay.
told you we should have just moved on.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Emily.
Okay.
Ugh.
And the final thing that they want to
There's
let you
more?
know, there's one more. There's just one more
Is it
that
about
that will
cock ring?
No, it's actually not. It's not. That will make you guys feel better.
The hell?
Is a category they call the guy's output. And they are talking about
Big nut?
the big loads.
No, there it is.
I love him.
He loves a big load.
I
Well,
love
Loves
it.
a big
you
love.
love
Especially
a
on a
fantasy.
on a cum dumpster.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Jeez.
Is that a human?
No, it's a face.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoop.
So Thor, you're in love with a lie. It's a big loads like that. They say
They don't exist?
they're not.
What
real.
is it then?
They're not. They're not real. They say the average guy
Oh.
will shoot about half a teaspoon to
that's nothing.
max
That's
a
nothing.
full
No,
teaspoon.
nothing.
I'll intentionally not have sex for like 2 weeks just so I get a big
Load
one
it up?
going. I love it.
Oh my God.
That is so
I
weird.
don't even know what that.
I go right to the end of the porn just to see the size of the load before I watch it.
Oh, dude.
Before you watch it,
Oh,
I love a big load.
okay.
okay, so
Okay.
put your hands down.
With a cock ring?